Hey again, you guys. So I'll be doing the second half of the fan questionnaire today. Sorry again that it took a little longer than I wanted to. We had the holidays and family visiting, so I had to go do that whole thing. And then I also have a cold, which I still have, which really sucks. So just been taking it easy lately. I want to overexert myself. I don't want to get too sick to where I can't perform my craft at a band practice or a show, even though we don't have shows for another few months. Still, though, I just want to take it easy. Call me lazy. Call it the holidays. Call it tryptophan and the turkey. I don't really care what you call it. But for me, I'm calling it sick. So deal with it. So let's delve right into the next questions. If there's a question that closely resembles one that I've already answered, or one that I just don't understand, it's going to kind of be hard for me to answer them. So sorry if that happens, but I'm just going to race through a couple of these as quick as I can. Neither. I don't like breakfast very much. Well, I like bagels and cereal, and that's pretty much it. I like Lucky Charms, Cookie Crisp before they made the milk turn chocolate, because now it's just disgusting, and they got rid of the dog and the robber. Sucks. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Feels amazing. Trick question. Everybody knows pancakes don't exist on islands. Good question, Jacob. Normally brunettes, 8 out of 10 times I'd say brunette, but there's a couple blondes that are near and dear to my heart. Like Alison Hayslip for one. Ugh, I love her so much. But most of the time I would go brunettes. I have no idea what most of your guys' obsession with the clam shack is. I don't even know what it is. But it sounds awesome, and I love clams, and I love shacks, or shanties, or huts, or anything along those lines. So to me, you put 2 and 2 together, and it creates awesome. I just made that up right now. Don't like it? Too bad. Yeah, now you put me on the spot, even though I'm by myself in here. And you didn't really put me on the spot because I'm getting to this days later. Alright, there's a couple. You have the really old crotchety English lady, oh, it's Harry Potter! Oh, look at it, it's Harry Potter! Right? And then you can kind of get into the, oh, it's Harry Potter. Oh, hello, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I can't say his name, I can't say Harry Potter without having to do a voice like that. And what's his name? The Sinister Snape guy? It's Harry Potter. Right? He's from, oh god, Die Hard. Yeah, that you guys didn't know that. He's the main bad guy from Die Hard. Who was I talking to the other day who didn't know that? And that blew my mind. I'm like, how do you not know that he's, whatever. So anyways, there you go. Christy, there's holes in belts. Is what you do with the belt. You latch the holes through the belt.
Not in my belts!
I have to go mummified panda, because the starfish one doesn't sound like it would do anything. Is there some gross thing about this that I'm missing? I don't know, whatever, I don't care. Mummified panda, because I could haunt people, sort of. I guess mummies don't haunt. They slowly meander after people. But still, would I be one of those mummies that's buried, like King Tut, where my resting chamber would be filled with trinkets of fancy? It's a very strange way to say treasure, but I like it. And if that's the case, yes. If I'm going to be one of those stupid Scooby-Doo mummies, no. Honestly, not really. I mean, I can. I don't know if you guys saw my audition video. I'm not really the seasoned partier, but if by party you mean do I like to get wasted and act like a freaking idiot? Not so much. Do I like to stay sober and act like a freaking idiot? Yeah, 2 thumbs up. I really don't need any alcohol to do that, so hopefully if we have a party with you soon, you'll find out that I do not need any sort of substance to make me act like a complete and utter fool. Yeah, I have 2 tattoos. Well, technically 2, but it's kind of simple. I have 2 Air Force stars, nautical stars, whatever you want to call them. They're for my deceased grandfather, who was in the Army Air Corps. And he was a really big part of my life and influence in my life. And I lived with him for about 5 years, taking care of him, and him, also me, I guess, when he got older. So, yeah, just a small token for him. I don't really know if I want to get more. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It depends, because I'd say I don't have any piercings, and I just have those 2 tattoos, and they're right here in the tum-tum. So I like the fact that people don't have to see them if I really don't want them to. It's a pretty intimate spot on the bod. So if you see it, consider yourself lucky. Another good question. I want to make an impact in people's lives before I die, whether it be one way or another. It's one of the kind of the things that I liked being a lead singer for my last band. It wasn't so much the people that were all just kind of there to see us and sing along. Like, that's really cool. Obviously, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I would get messages from people or letters or people would come up to me after the show, and they would tell me that, oh, I've been going through a really hard time in my life, and listening to your music and your lyrics and your words helped me through that. And that to me is the biggest part of doing what I do. I love to have my own voice being shouted or sang to, hundreds of people, thousands of people, whatever the case may be, and it actually having some sort of effect on their life. That's really cool. It's really hard to believe, and every time someone would tell me, something along those lines, I would find it hard to believe. Not that I was calling them a liar, but just the fact that what I do has such a large impact on someone's life, and that's really what I want. I want to be able to touch as many people as I can. That sounds really bad. Musically, that's one of my biggest goals in life, and specifically in this career choice. Well, thanks, entire Arizona Street team. Appreciate that. And what do I feel makes a band great? Like, really great would be songs that can last through generations and generations. There's a lot of great music being made now that I don't think will be very popular 10 years from now. It's music that can stand the test of time, that can be a good song no matter when you listen to it. I think bands that can create music like that is what makes it great. I mean, you can have a flash-in-the-pan band where they have one great CD and then nothing, or one great song, one-hit wonder style, and then nothing. But if you're a band that can create music and be able to morph through the changing of music through the times, because it changes constantly, if you're able to stay on top of your game and still be able to create music that the different times call for, I think that's really, really what it makes a band great. Basically, to sum it up, just being able to change just enough, but not really changing at all. Ooh, touchy subject. Maybe talk to your mom about that, or dad, or if you have a boyfriend, I'm sure he'd be able to tell you. Favorite time of year is Christmas time. Just because I love giving. I like one of my favorite things to do is try to find the perfect gift for one of my friends. I mean, getting gifts is great. Don't get me wrong. I love getting gifts as well. But just finding that one thing and looking at it and knowing that they're going to absolutely love it, that's awesome to me. Priceless. I like to give. I'm a giver, ladies. Not really. I think all scary horror movies are really cheesy, and I can always pick out the end of them like 5 minutes into the movie. I'll be sitting there in a movie theater and be like, she's the killer. And then my friend always gets mad at me because I completely ruin the ending. And they don't scare me. I don't really get scared of too many things, especially movies, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would rather go see a comedy or a drama or something like that. The only way I ever go see scary movies is pretty much if I'm dragged to them. Or if somebody else pays for me. I'll see any movie if someone else pays for me. You want to go see a crappy movie? Slip me $10. I'll be your best friend for the next 3 hours. Alright, this will be the last one. Favorite candy of all time, Milky Way Dark, which metamorphosized into Milky Way Midnight. Both are really good. Either version is fine, although if you give me the Milky Way Dark, it's probably been on the shelf for a couple years. So scratch that. Milky Way Midnight. Final answer. Fact. Well, thanks so much again, you guys. I think this video is a lot shorter than the last one because I uploaded it and realized it was like 15 minutes long, which is way too long for a video. So again, if I didn't get your question or if you had one too similar to another one, I apologize. I would love to answer every single question that comes my way. So maybe I'll just keep doing these. So if you have another question or you want to ask something else or want a better answer on something, just shoot us a line on there under this video, or again, you can comment me on my own personal Facebook. That way we can have a little more of an intimate conversation if you like. Not so much IMs. Don't try not to IM me because I'm usually not here, and I feel like, because I'll come home and I'll see some of you guys have IM'd me and it's been like 4 or 5 hours, and I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you because I'm not. I always leave my Facebook on, but I'm never on it often. So just leave me a comment, and that way I can get back to it whenever. We can just go from there. So thanks again for all your support, you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you didn't mind me being too sick here. So we'll see you guys at shows soon. We'll keep you updated on all the happenings inside and out of the band, and happy holidays as well, you guys. Take care.